while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire.
I may or may not be naked right now. The world may never know. You guys, today I literally woke up like at 7 a.m. and these dogs keep barking. I swear I can't. I cannot with these dogs anymore. Why me? Why me? Okay, I'm done. I'm done being dramatic. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited because today I am going to be creating this St. Patrick's Day makeup tutorial for you guys. I do have to say green is definitely not my favorite color at all, and I don't think I have ever celebrated St. Patrick's Day. I know, kill me now. I don't know, St. Patrick's Day never really caught my attention. I never really celebrated it, and on top of that I don't really know like the full-on history behind St. Patrick's Day. Okay, they probably taught me in school but I completely forgot. So yeah, I definitely wanted to get a video up for you guys because I know a lot of you will be celebrating St. Patrick's Day, whether it's this weekend or Sunday. So I wanted to have a video up for you guys for some inspiration, or in case you guys are not doing anything like me, at least you guys have a video to watch during the weekend. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you guys are interested in learning how to create this makeup look, then just please keep on watching. Alright guys, so I know I'm looking a little bit crazy, but I do have one side of my eye completed already for you guys. That way you guys can see what we're going to be working with today. Now we are going to be starting with our highlight on our brow bone like we have on this side, and I'm going to be taking this BHcosmetics highlighting palette. It looks like this. This is their Blacklight Highlight 6 color palette, and I'm going to be taking this middle shade here, which it just fucking broke. Great. You guys, I don't know how this happened. Literally it just fell on my carpet and it broke. I am so freaking sad because this palette is actually pretty bomb. Oh my god, I cannot believe it broke. It fucking broke, you guys. I am so fucking sad right now. Anyways, we're going to be taking this middle shade right here, right there. This one does have like a little bit of like a tint of green, which is why I'm going to be using it. You know, this is St. Patrick's Day, so we want to be all green, of course. Actually, green is one of my least favorite colors. If you guys didn't know, it's like, I don't know, just not my favorite at all. But I'm just gonna take this and add this onto my brow bone, and I do like to dab this in while I blend everything out. All right, so now we have our brow bone all nice and highlighted. Yes, and I did want to say I really do love this palette, you guys. Like, if you guys have not tried this ViiRDii palette, their highlighters are pretty bomb. They're super smooth and super pigmented, so I highly recommend you guys go check them out for sure. Moving on to the James Charles palette, I'm going to be taking in this green right here with this Morphe brush, which does not have any like number or name on it, so I do apologize for that. But we're just going to be adding this right on our crease right away. And as we are blending all of this into our crease, I'm going to be creating that cut crease as I start blending this down to our outer corner right here. I'm just going to be dragging this. As you guys can see, I'm kind of creating that cut crease effect towards my outer corner very gently, and just building up that shadow as dark as I want it to be. Next, I'm going to be taking this yellow shade again from the James Charles palette, and I'm going to be taking this Morphe brush again. I do not know because the number is gone, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm going to be adding that yellow shade right on top of that green, and we're just going to be blending them both together. Going to really be packing on that yellow shade, that way it's super noticeable here. slightly noticeable here on top. I was thinking of recreating one of my other like green looks that I've done before that was like one of my absolute favorite looks that I've done before, and it was like a whole blown out green look as well. But I really wanted to try doing something new, especially this year, because you know, 2019, new year, new me, bitch. So we're trying out different things this year for sure. All right, guys, so next, moving on to the next palette, I am going to be taking the same brush, by the way. I am going to be using this Jaclyn Hill palette. It's super beat up. I'm so sorry. It looks disgusting. I mean, just look at this. It's so nasty. Anyways, we're going to be taking this really deep green right here, and we're just going to define the crease a lot more, make it a little bit more intense. We're really gonna go in with this shadow, you guys, like really go in, because I really want this cut crease to look super defined once we cut it. So that is the reason why I go really heavy with this. All right, so now we're going to be cutting our crease, and I am going to be using this P.Louise Base in shade white, or Romour 0, but it's literally just a white base like this. And I'm going to be taking a really flat defined brush like this. When you are cutting your crease, it is going to look somewhat like this shade color right here, because you are mixing the white with the green together. So it is going to create this shade right here, and that is completely fine because we do want to keep that shade. And you just want to do the same thing you always do when you cut your crease. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna look up real quick, and that's how far I want to go into my crease. All right, guys, so going back in with the yellow, I'm going to be adding this with just any brush, really. I'm going to be adding this. I also did not set my crease at all, so the base that we added is still kind of wet. I'm just going to be adding this right on top, starting from the very lower lash line, or lash line, however you want to say it. And I'm just gonna start from the very bottom here and then work my way up. And now we're going to be adding the darkest green right on top, but also starting from the very bottom as well. Right here. And I did just add this right like towards the middle, and I'm dragging the rest outward. I do want the outer corner to be the darkest part of this look, so that's why I'm gonna just drag it down here a little bit. And I'm just going to be taking that lightest green and just blending this out towards the center and inner corner right here, and also dragging this and blending it with the yellow. It's gonna look a little crazy at first, but you just want to make sure you blend all of the shadows together. And if you do want to add more of the yellow to add a little bit more back in there, you can totally do that. I'm gonna do that as well. All right, so now that we have our cut crease basically all completed, I'm going to be adding a little bit of this NYX glitter primer, and I'm also going to be adding a little bit of glitter, of course, on the inner corner. And the glitter that I'm going to be using is from MAC. I don't really remember the exact name of this glitter, but I did get a sample, which is why I don't know the name, but it does look like this, and I will list it down below for you guys, that way you guys can go check it out if they do still have it available. Dabbing this right here, really slightly and gently. To the lid. Next, I'm going to be applying some liner, and I'm not going to do anything crazy, no wing or anything like that. I'm just going to literally just apply this right on my lash line. And I'm going to be using this Pretty Vulgar gel liner in Blacklist. Alright, so the reason why I am cleaning this up is because we are going to be creating like a liner effect for this second cut crease down here. So you'll see what I'm going to be doing next. I am going to be grabbing the same base that we used for our crease, and I'm going to be mixing a little bit of that green shadow that we used. That way we can create that same shade that we used for the base too. Since we already did create that liner effect, I'm just gonna add it right there on the very bottom, right down here, right there. You can definitely be messy with this part because we are going to be cleaning this up as well, but I'm just going to be dabbing that base right on the bottom here. And now that we have that, I'm going to grab a makeup remover wipe again, and I'm just going to obviously start cleaning that off. And of course you do want to leave a big space, that way that liner is still noticeable, or base, whatever you want to call it. Moving on to lashes, I'm going to be using these babies right here, which you cannot see because I already did put one on. But this is from the brand Opulent Collection, or KMYNX, and this is their lash style this is the lash style R25. So yeah, it's really cute. I love that they have the Bible verse John 3:16 on their lashes. Super cute. Moving on to the face, I'm going to be using for my moisturizer this Pixi Rose Ceramic Cream, and for primer, this Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in Hydrating. For foundation, I'm going to be using, of course, my favorite foundation in the entire world. This is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in NC20, which it currently does not match my actual skin tone right now, but you know, this is all we got right now, so I'm going to use this. Is anyone obsessed with the smell of MAC Studio Fix Fluid? Because I am hella obsessed. I think that's probably why I keep using this. Next, I'm going to be highlighting and contouring with these Born This Way TooFaced concealers. These are their multi-sculpting concealers. This is in the shade Vanilla, and this is in the shade Butterscotch. To brighten up my under eye area, I'm going to be using a little bit of this Fairest concealer from LAGIRL Cosmetics. You guys know I love my super bright under eye, so this is just gonna enlighten me real quick. Alright, so to set the face, you guys know I'm going to be using my True ViiRDii Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. Alright, moving on to the lower lash line. As you guys can see on this side, we're going to be adding the same yellow from the James Charles palette and adding that right to our bottom lash line. Alright guys, before we move on to more bottom shadow, I'm just going to quickly add some liner to my waterline. You can use white, yellow, black. I'm personally going to be using black, so I'm just going to do that really quick. Next, we're going to be using the darkest green from the James Charles palette. Oh my god. And I'm just going to be smudging this in right at the bottom of that liner. with a flat brush like so. Ooh, baby, we are definitely getting lucky tonight. Yes, yes. All right, so the last thing we have to do is our inner corner, of course. I look super naked when I don't have nothing on my inner corner, so I would never do a look without using inner corner highlight. That is for sure. I always have to have that. Just like my inner corner liner, it's just like a must for me. But I think I'm gonna change it up a little bit and add this P.Louise pigment in a pinch of seduction. This is kind of like a gold. You guys know I always do white inner corner highlight, but I'm gonna make an exception. I have used this before and it looks really good for the inner corner, so I'm gonna be using this. And since this is a pigment, I can't just use water to make it like more pigmented and to stick on the inner corner, so I am going to have to use this glitter primer from NYX as well. Since this is a glitter base, it's really sticky, it's really hard to blend, so you really have to be careful in the way that you are blending it, and you really have to blend it out really good. All right, you guys, so I did add a little bit of white like right here on the center, but you can still see the yellow throughout if you guys can like be a little closer. But I like how it looks. It looks so freaking good. This look kind of reminds me of like a lizard, to be honest, but I mean, I'm living for it anyways. Onto the face, we're gonna be using this Bahama Mama bronzer or contour from the Balm. Just noticed my camera was slanted the entire time, you guys. I'm so sorry. It might have been an awkward position, I don't know, but either way I fixed it. Hopefully this is a lot more comfortable for you guys. Anyways, moving on to highlight, I'm going to be using this Cover FX palette here, and I'm going to be using, I don't know what this is called, this is the Perfector face palette, and I'm going to be using this brightener right here. I really love this highlight. It's super pigmented, and I did get it on my BoxyCharm this month, so I really like it. It's so good. And for blush, I'm going to be using this from Mercier. This is their Peach Blush. Alright guys, so the products that I did use on my lips, because I know I kind of fast forwarded, I did add NYX lip liner in Nutmeg, also Cool Girl from TooFaced, and also I did add this LAGIRL Cosmetics Glitter Magic Shimmer Shifting Lip Color. So you add it and then it turns into like this really pretty glitter matte lipstick. It's super bomb. All right, you guys, so that was it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and learned a lot from this video as well. It was super fun for me to create. Honestly, it's like super freaking green. I don't think, oh my god, this is just so much green, and honestly it's like crazy. But anyways, if you guys have any questions or concerns regarding all of the products that I did use throughout this video, I will list them all down in the description box for you guys. You guys know the drill, as well as all of my social media. That way you guys know what I do when I'm not on YouTube. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Bye guys.